There's 4. Okay, we'll get going now. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do today is make a coin ring from this 2023 Mexican Libertad. It's a 1 ounce fine silver. So first thing we're going to do is anneal the coin, soften it up a little bit, make it easier to work with. So let's do that. That should be about good there. All right, now I'll quench this in some cool water. And dry it off. All right, now on to the next step. What we're going to do next is punch a hole. Let me open up this view just a little bit. There. And I'm going to punch the hole using this self-centering punch. And we're going to do a, let's see, what is this? We're going to do a 3/4 inch hole today. I'm going to punch out pretty much this whole center right here. And then we'll use that center to make a key ring. So this will be a ring and a key ring set. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is put a couple of pieces of paper towel on top of this die. Just to help protect the detail during the punch. And then I'll set the coin in here. That's why I want to set it. I'm going to set it like this. I think maybe the paper towel moved on me. Cut these a little bit too small. Do I have any bigger ones? These are a little bit bigger. Okay. Now as I screw this lid down, it's going to center the coin up on that pedestal, punch pedestal. All right, so now we'll put it in this hydraulic press. Hey country, how you doing? Whoops, forgot. This, the working end on this punch is too big to go through the top, so I've got to do it this way. Sorry you're not seeing what I'm doing, but all right. I couldn't put the punch down through the top like I normally do, so I had to open it, put the punch up through the bottom, and then screw it down because the actual punch end is too big to go through that hole. So now we'll go ahead and punch it. There we go. You're working, huh? Oh, okay. All right, so there's the center that we punched out, and this will be the key ring when I make the key ring part of this project. Okay, so there's our coin with the center punched out of it. Now the Libertad, I guess I forgot to mention this, is the center is the Mexican national seal, and then these 10 these are 10 small versions of a seal around the edge here. Just a little history about this coin. All right, so I'll put these up. And next step, we got to clean this edge up, because when the punch goes through, it kind of creates a rough, ragged edge. And I need to, cut that out of there down to solid metal, or I'd be a danger of having the coin split when I stretch it, if I have to stretch it. So we'll just take this deburring tool and shave that edge real good. Anybody has any questions along the way, please feel free to just put them in the chat. All right. Now I'll just sand this a little bit. This is the first time I've done a Libertad. So hopefully it comes out okay. Okay. So next thing we need to do is turn this into a ring shape, because I can't wear it like this. So we'll come over here to the arbor press. And we'll basically turn this thing inside out. And I'll start the process using this dapping block. So I want the ring to show this side. This is the tail side. So that's going to go down in this dapping block. Then I'm going to take this Delrin ball. Delrin is a hard plastic. And get everything centered up under the ram. And now we'll just force that ball down into that coin like this. And there we have the beginnings of our ring shape. But we still have a long way to go. Is this why the coin shortage? Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but this is not actually a coin. This is called a silver round. All right. So next, we're going to continue folding using a 17-degree reduction die. Get that coin centered up in there. I'm calling it a coin because it's easier to say coin than silver round. And then I'll take this stainless steel cone, it's a 17-degree, and I'm going to push it down about halfway. And then I'll change over to a composite cone that's softer material. All right, now I need to be careful I don't push this all the way through. All right, I think that's good. So now we have a fully folded coin, but still not a ring shape. Oh, just a joke, okay. So it's still not a ring shape. So what we'll do next is continue shaping it. I'm going to use what's called a Swedish wrap die now. And what I'm going to do basically is reduce the side, this reed side, down to be even with this side, the cut side. And I'm going to wrap it up real good in this, hold on a second, make sure I got the camera adjusted right. I'm going to wrap it up real good in this plumber's tape, and that will protect the detail. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to check to see what the size is. It's pretty huge right now, so it's 15. I'm going to make this a size 11. So I'm not going to have to put it on the ring stretcher to stretch. It's already plenty big enough. So we'll give this 12 wraps, the tape. It's a little bit hard to wrap when it's in this cone shape like this. All right, there's 12. 12 or 13, I kind of lost count. When that wall starts straightening up a little bit, it'll be much easier to wrap. And we're going to have to go through this wrapping process several times. Okay. Now just fold that over the top like so. Fold it up over in the bottom. Make sure I got the right die. Yep, that's the right one. It's kind of, so I'm going to have to push that down a little bit with the ram to get it centered. There we go. That should be good. Okay, then I'm going to take one of these pushers, get it centered up in there, and we'll start forcing this down through the die. I'll probably have to rewrap it again here pretty quick. Something doesn't feel right here. Interesting. It's not wanting to go down. Let's see what the problem is here. Oh, okay. That's why. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I must not have got it folded completely. So let's try again. Right. Hopefully. Let me think here. This coin's a little bit too big to go into my die. If I can wrap it, let me give it a couple of wraps. And just try to reduce that edge a little bit. Because it's definitely not going to go down through there with 12 wraps on it. All right, I should be able to get that started down in there now. Okay. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and wrap it with some more wraps. I did get it to reduce a little bit. Okay, I'll just stop there. Yeah, King, I don't think the problem's with the cut edge. I just didn't get the I didn't get the reed. I didn't get the coin folded completely because I was worried about pushing it through the die. Now we're good. However, I've already ruined the coin, unfortunately. But we'll just keep going. When I was pushing it down with the ram, it nicked the reed there. I might be able to do something with it. Things happen. When you're working live. But now at least I got the process under control. Okay, now this edge is starting to reduce how I want it to. I'm going to give it a couple more wraps and then continue pushing it down. So now, yeah, we're starting to get a nice straight wall there, which is what I'm after. Still got a little ways to go. Size 11. We'll see what we got after I do this press. Anneal it again. Alright, so let's unwrap it. Looks like it started reducing a little bit now. We're 14 now, it was 16 earlier. So I'll go ahead and anneal one more time. Anyone have any questions about what we're doing here? Thanks for the follow, Deborah. All right, so now we need to keep reducing this guy, so we'll wrap it up again. Be much easier to wrap now.
The nurse is here.
Okay. I'll turn it over. Okay, everything's looking good. All right. Let's unwrap it, take a look, get a measurement. Thanks for the follow, Dan. Okay, looks like we're starting to get close to, we're at 10.5, which I want to take it down to a 10, even though it's going to be a size 11, because I need to cut this rim out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it now. To kind of reduce the guesswork on what needs to be done here. So I'm going to hold the ring with this guy, take my deburring tool, and just start shaving that rim out of there. This is a brand new blade even. It's still kind of stuttering. What happened is the blade gets kind of hung up in these reeds. And it stutters. I think I'm going to go ahead and anneal it. See if that helps any. Soften that up. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Edward. Anybody else that I missed? Thank you. Well, that didn't really do much. Well, this coin's been kind of problematic from the beginning. Part of it's my own fault, though. It's starting to cut a little better now. Not quite sure why, but let's check our size now. Okay, we're at size 12, so we need to reduce one size. So I'll just put it back in the Swedish wrap and just reduce it slightly. One size won't take much. Okay. See how much easier that is to wrap now? Okay, now about all I've done there is probably compress the tape. So just go a little further. Just wanting to come through. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over and we'll press it from this way. Okay, let's check the size now. Hopefully I didn't go too far. If I did go below 11, I'll have to put it on the ring stretcher and stretch it back up a little bit. Now that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, we went down to 10.5. So let's see, is there any? The rim's all gone. So yeah, we'll have to stretch it up just a half size, which is not a big deal. So I'm going to wrap the tool in this paper towel. I'll stretch it up a little bit. That probably was good for half size, I'm going to guess. Yep. Okay. That's looking pretty good. You see, we got a nice straight wall across there. Let me take a really close look at it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Thanks for the follow, Solomon. All right, so now what we'll do is start polishing. Forging's all done. Got a nice straight wall. So I'm going to take this, get the camera centered up right. Okay, now I'll take the steel wool. It's 4/0 steel wool. The steel wool shines it up pretty. Yeah, it gives you a good start on the finish anyway. We have several other steps to polish. It's going to make a pretty good looking ring. It's just too bad I messed it up in the beginning. Probably what I'm going to have to end up doing, well, I don't know. I might be able to recover that. Worst case scenario, I'll have to just grind this the reed off of it and make it smooth. All right. Okay, now pick up all this steel wool dust. Now I'll take this fingernail buffing block. It's called a magic block. And it'll start giving this thing a real nice shine. And this is the coarse side. Okay, now I'll turn it over. I'll try to keep it from squeaking. It annoys some people. think because of all this detail, I'm going to have to add another polishing step. And take some Mother's mag and aluminum polish. Anyone have any questions? Comments? I also do U.S. coins. The Morgan silver dollars are very hot right now because of Christmas coming up. I do Morgan silver dollars, American Eagle, peace dollars. And then I do the half dollars, Kennedy, Walking Liberty, Franklin. And then I do quarters, the state quarters in silver, 90% silver, and also in copper clad. Silver ones are nice. It's more expensive. Okay, I'm going to change over now to a cleaner towel. What is that right there? This is a ring that I made from a coin. Let me show you what I started with. Microphone fell off. Okay, now this is the coin I started with. It's a 2023 Libertad, Mexican Libertad. This is the side that we're making the ring out of. This is the tail side. No, it's not old. It's 23. It's not even a coin. It's called a silver round. It's not like a U.S. coin or anything like that. It's 1 ounce of fine silver. 0.999 fine. Yeah, it's like bullion, exactly. They make good rings. I mean, because they make a lot of interesting designs in the bullion coins. So, yeah, you can see it's starting to shine up pretty nice. We buff it with a nice clean towel. I can get under the camera so you can see it. That'd be better. All right, then the last step. My hands cleaned up a little bit here. The last step in the polishing process is using these disposable wipes. And this will make that shine really come alive. I'm going to have to do some more work on the inside of this, so I'm not going to spend much time trying to shine up the inside. So basically, this is what we got.